about 5 minutes to wrap up this special holiday edition of Business Morning. Bismarck Rewani, Chief Executive Officer and Economist at Financial Derivatives, sitting here with us in the studio. I'm going to ask a very key question. The President says that the current pains are temporary. Do you agree?
Yes, they are temporary.
Number two.
The recovery will start in the second quarter of 2017, and you begin to see the signs of it and begin to feel it.
Okay, so you're on the same page with the President. And if you put this 2017 outlook there, and I'm going to go straight to the last page of what your team put together, and I need to say thank you to all of you folks at Financial Derivatives putting all this together for us all the time. Very insightful and very interesting, incisive information, very informative. The GDP growth your organization is projecting is 1.2%. We've seen a few more projections. It looks like almost all the projections are to the effect that the economy will recover somewhat in this year, 2017. You projecting 1.2%. FBN Quest was forecasting 2%. BM Research, or SBM Research, also one of the folks was also looking at about 1.7%. So, to all indications, from all indications, it looks like all of you seem to be on the same page with President Buhari that 2017 the economy will recover somewhat.
No, but not just 1.2 to 1.7%. You are going from minus 2.2 to 0. That is the first 2.2% growth.
Need to be cleared up.
It will be 0. Then on top of that, you're having 1.2, 1.7. So in all, you're talking about almost a 4% improvement in growth compared to where you are today. That is significant. Okay.
So reading the tea leaves, in 2017, you think Nigerians should be hopeful with the President on this document?
Definitely. There's no question. That's why I was saying that the President says be patient with me. People have run out of patience. But you have to have faith in the fact that you have to believe that this is working, because first and foremost, the amount of stealing has reduced, right, significantly, and we are in an accountable world. Secondly, I believe that there will be a supplementary budget. I believe that the naira will go up to about 350 naira, even though in the power market it will go to 520 and come back. I think the power market will appreciate to about almost 420. Right?
So you're going to a pullback.
Yeah, so there's going to be convergence. There's no question about that. Inflation is going to slow from 18.4 down to about 15.5% next year. This year, sorry, 2017. The US Fed is going to increase interest rates twice, they say, this year again. So it will go from 0.75% per annum to 1.25% per annum. And there will be presidential elections in some African countries, which are very important to us. Kenya, Rwanda, Liberia, Sierra Leone. Why is this important? It's important because the electorate are now beginning to determine the success of the economic programs. Therefore, it puts the Nigerian government and leadership, both state, local and federal government, under pressure to deliver. We should also watch out for the elections in France and Germany as part of our European partnership in global trade and global we are going to see that, relations. And I think that, but one of the issues that we need to worry about consider is the banking system in Nigeria. The banking system is showing signs of weakness, and therefore that is why it's important that we must bring interest rates down. When I say interest rate down, MPR could come down marginally, but the treasury bill rates have to come down sharply, and the CRR has to be reduced so that there's introduced more liquidity. The fear that the liquidity is going to create demand for foreign exchange is not, it's a fear that exists, but there's nothing you can do about it. The demand for foreign exchange is there already. Okay. So I think that is important, and that will bring some life back to the stock market and some system stability. Mr. Bismarck Rewani, we thank you very much today for being here on the program. It's a New Year holiday edition of the show. We appreciate that. Bismarck Rewani, Economist and Chief Executive Officer at Financial Derivatives Company. We thank you, our viewers, for watching this live edition of the program. A lot of your tweets are coming here on Twitter. Keep them coming. Bismarck Rewani will be reading them, and this is part of the conversation moving forward. But in conclusion, Mr. Rewani says a lot has to be done, and has to be done very quickly. 1 hour has passed. Thank you very much for watching. I am boason omofaye. We'll see you with our regular programming of Business Morning starting from tomorrow, Wednesday, the 3rd of Tuesday, the 3rd of January 2017. See you then.